Almost all the food we prepare starts with cooking oil, and frequently, the final touch is oil as well. It's used to produce tasty salad dressings, to keep handmade baked items wet, and to coat baking sheets and skillets before adding veggies and protein. A well-stocked kitchen does, in fact, have at least a few cooking oils available. While cooking oil naturally contributes to the flavor and texture of your food, it also quietly increases or decreases the nutritional value of your meal. Many of the cooking oils you'll find on the shelves of your local supermarkets are considered inflammatory because their regular consumption leads to chronic inflammation, which can manifest into chronic diseases and cognitive decline, among other health problems. In this video, we'll explore 6 inflammatory vegetable oils that we should avoid. Let's get started. Why do some cooking oils inflame the body? Not all oils have nutritional advantages. Some oils have the reverse effect, causing the body to become more inflammatory. Right? It's confusing. Since some cooking oils are high in saturated fats, which are not beneficial lipids we associate with avocados, they may contribute to inflammation. Saturated fat-rich diets have been linked to increased low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, LDL levels, and an increased risk of developing heart disease, a leading cause of mortality in the United States. The American Heart Association advises limiting your saturated fat consumption to less than 10% of your total dietary intake. Although a few cooking oils are very abundant in these fats, they are largely present in animal products. Both palm oil and coconut oil are high in saturated fats. Are you surprised by coconut oil? This oil was trendy in the wellness industry years ago because it was believed to have many nutritional advantages. Use it sparingly in the kitchen and only as a beauty product. But using it as your everyday go-to is bad for your heart, even though it may add nice flavor to some foods. Palm oil is more common in processed goods. It's infamous for contributing to deforestation and being heavy in saturated fat, so there are 2 good reasons to limit your use. However, several scientists pointed out that America's high consumption of vegetable oil rich in omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids, or PUFAs, is related to the dramatic rise in chronic diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and other inflammatory disorders. The body can convert vegetable oils into arachidonic acid. This fatty acid is a precursor to substances that can have pro-inflammatory effects, which is the main argument against omega-6 fats. Which vegetable oils are known to inflame? Vegetable oils high in omega-6 concentrations are thought to contribute to inflammation if ingested frequently and in large quantities. A frequent imbalance in the American diet is a high intake of linolenic acid from vegetable oils and a low intake of anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, which may have detrimental health implications. According to some researchers, consuming a lot of omega-6 fatty acids is associated with a higher risk of obesity, heart disease, arthritis, and inflammatory bowel disease. As a result, it's best to stay away from the plant oils we're about to discuss, so let's get to the point. Soybean oil. Soybean oil is created by pressing the oil from soybeans. It contains a lot of unstable polyunsaturated fatty acids, or PUFAs. To give you an idea of the soybean oil's fatty acid makeup per 100 grams, palmitic acid, 16 grams, stearic acid, 18 grams, oleic acid, 18 grams, linoleic acid, 18 grams, and linolenic acid, 18 grams, are the 5 fatty acids found in soybean oil. Linoleic acid is an unhealthy omega-6 fatty acid easily destroyed by heat. Aside from being highly unstable and prone to oxidation, soybean oil is also highly allergenic, difficult to digest, and contains one of the most hydrogenated oils available. Whether genetically modified organisms, GMOs, organic, or even high oleic acid doesn't matter. This is one of the worst edible oils for your health due to its high quantities of linoleic acid, which is roughly half of soybean oil. Even when you ingest high linoleic acid oils at room temperature, they are not suitable for you. However, when they're heated, they're considerably more harmful to you. Furthermore, excessive omega-6 levels raise the risk of obesity, inflammation, and deterioration of brain health. High linoleic soybean oil also produces oxidized lipids when heated to a high temperature. Your risk of atherosclerosis, arterial stiffening, and heart disease increases due to these oxidized lipids, increasing systemic inflammation. Are you seeking unprocessed, pure, and organic flaxseed oil? You may want to check out Barlean's Fresh Flaxseed Oil. Without the use of heat or solvents, this award-winning organic flax oil is produced through cold pressing. Each drop provides a healthy balance of omega-3, 6, and 9, while shielding from heat and light damage from seed to bottle. All the components in Barlean's flax oil are organic, non-GMO, and completely vegan. The transparent, all-natural flax oil is a favorite among vegans, raw food devotees, and chefs for its many health advantages, mild flavor, and adaptability. Its flavor and appearance can change, but its nutritious fatty acid content never does. Further, this product contains nutrients that promote strong eyes, nails, skin, and a healthy heart. Simply eat it straight off the spoon or include it in your smoothies, yogurt, cereal, or salad dressings. Corn oil. Corn oil is high in omega-6 fatty acids, and excessive consumption of omega-6 fatty acids can be detrimental. It's essential that your body must maintain an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of approximately 4:1. Most individuals ingest these fats in a 20:1 ratio, consuming significantly more omega-6 than omega-3 fats. This imbalance has been associated with obesity, decreased brain function, depression, and cardiovascular disease. A good balance of these fats is essential, as omega-6 fats tend to be pro-inflammatory, especially when omega-3 fats are insufficiently present. The ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids in corn oil is 46:1. Most corn oil is produced from genetically modified corn. In 2020, roughly 92% of U.S.-grown corn was genetically modified to be resistant to insects and specific herbicides such as glyphosate. Many individuals are concerned about the effects of glyphosate accumulation in the body due to consuming glyphosate-resistant GMO foods that have been heavily sprayed with herbicide. Numerous individuals also hypothesize that GMOs and glyphosate may contribute to the alarming rise in food allergies and intolerances. Sunflower oil. Despite research suggesting that sunflower oil has health advantages, there is a concern that it may be associated with adverse health outcomes because of high concentrations of omega-6 linoleic acid. Even though omega-6 is an essential fatty acid that people must receive from their food, there are worries that overconsumption can cause inflammation and related health problems. This is due to the conversion of linoleic acid to arachidonic acid, which can create inflammatory chemicals. In particular, animal research suggests that omega-6 derived arachidonic acid may enhance inflammatory markers and single molecules that promote weight gain and obesity. Due to its high smoking point, sunflower oil is used in high-temperature cooking. This is the temperature at which the oil begins to smoke and break down. The longer sunflower oil is heated, the more aldehydes it produces. Therefore, delicate, low-temperature cooking techniques such as stir-frying may be the safest way to use sunflower oil. Another disadvantage of sunflower oil is the release of potentially hazard chemicals when repeatedly heated to 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, such as in deep frying applications. However, high oleic sunflower oil is likely the most stable among the various varieties when used for frying and cooking at high temperatures. Cottonseed oil. Cottonseed oil has significant omega-6 fatty acid concentrations, similar to many other vegetable oils. CSO's fatty acid composition comprises 55% polyunsaturated fat, 26% monounsaturated fat, and 26% saturated fat. The percentages of fatty acids are 3% stearic acid, 22% palmitic acid, and 54% linoleic acid. Inflammation can result from a diet deficient in omega-3 fatty acids and high in these fats. Cottonseed oil is used to prepare most processed goods and junk food since it's affordable and economically sensible. Consuming processed junk food and cottonseed oil does not help your health since cottonseed oil is used in their production. Cotton is frequently produced with high concentrations of pesticides because it's not considered a food crop. When purchasing cottonseed products on your own, try to choose an organic variety from a trusted vendor. However, you should avoid packaged foods containing this component as they almost certainly include conventional cottonseed oil. Coconut oil. At room temperature, solid coconut oil comprises around 90% saturated fat. However, this is not the same as the saturated fat present in red meats that clog your arteries. The body finds it more challenging to turn the medium-chain fatty acids found in coconut oil into stored fat. A study suggests that consuming coconut oil may also increase your LDL cholesterol levels, which is bad news for your heart. Doctors say eating a lot of coconut oil would make it difficult to lower your LDL cholesterol to healthy levels. If you wish to use coconut oil, only do so in moderation, within the suggested limits of saturated fat intake, and as part of a more significant balanced diet if you wish to use it for cooking or baking. Palm oil. Palm oil has about equal amounts of saturated and unsaturated fat. Because it's semi-solid at room temperature, it's frequently used in processed foods in place of partially hydrogenated oils. This isn't necessarily bad, given that it has no trans fats and less saturated fat than butter. Even so, you shouldn't always use palm oil when cooking, especially since you may readily choose to use oils with lower amounts of saturated fat. Saturated fats in palm oil have led to claims that it's dangerous for the heart. People with diabetes should also watch their intake of saturated fats because they're more likely to develop heart disease. They should always stay away from sources of fat such as palm oil. A key to using these oils in your cooking is to do it in moderation, as it may be challenging to avoid them entirely, but always try your best to be mindful of what you put in your body. So, let's keep the conversation going for a few more videos on healthy cooking oils, shall we? Watch 7 healthiest cooking oils for different types of cooking, or 10 best cooking oils for your health according to science. Go ahead and click one, or even better, watch both these videos to learn about healthy cooking oils. What oils were you shocked to see on the list? Let us know in the comments below.